Hi, running for office on a Liberty platform, day 2. Today has been a very busy day with real estate, so I haven't had much time to think about running for office, but every time I go out I bring my cards with me and I always hand them to people when I go to the supermarket, when I go to the store. I haven't been giving them to people who are using me for real estate because I don't want them to judge me. What if they don't like my politics? I got to make money. So I try to ignore that, although the other day it was kind of funny that one of my real estate customers friended me on Facebook. I guess he looked for me. And it took him about 5 minutes to email me back and say, "Are you running for some office?" So I said, "Yeah, I was." And he goes, "Great, I'll vote for you." So it made me realize that maybe, I do think that the more people you talk to and the more you hand out palm cards, here's mine, front and back, the more you hand these things out, the more chance you have of people remembering you. And, is it about politics or is it about people feeling special? If you go and knock on doors or talk to people in supermarkets, chances are you might get them to vote for you not even knowing what your politics are. They just look at it and say, "I know this person, I'm going to vote for them." I think that happens more often than not. I think most people don't really think about politics. Maybe they go to vote on election day because they feel they're supposed to, but most of them aren't paying attention. They're going to ball games, they're watching American Idol. I watch American Idol. They're their lives are busy. They're not really paying attention. And many of us in the Liberty Movement think that everybody is as informed as we are. Most people aren't. So you know what? Going out and talking to people and making sure that you tell everybody, waiters, waitresses, people behind the counter at the supermarket, that you're running for office and handing them one of these might get you a vote. You don't know. So what's the harm in trying? So when I came home, I got a check. And it is all the donations I've gotten so far that were collected by electionmall.com. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about, is my website, which my friend Michael McDermott, he showed me this website. It's called electionmall.com, and when you sign up, it's free, and you can actually pay for things if you want to sign up to have them do robocalling for you, or there's all kinds of different things here that you can get done if you want to pay extra. But for free, they will give you 2 websites. I haven't figured out the second one yet, but the first one, this is the one I haven't figured out. It looks nice, this one. It looks better than the one that I've been using. But we can't figure out how to get this video off. I'm just not web savvy when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I have friends who might be, but they're all busy. So I've been using this website. It's called the Take Action webpage. And this is what it looks like. I'm not crazy about the way it looks. Maybe I have it sized wrong or something, but it does have a place where people can put shout outs for you. It has a place where you can put a banner. It has an area where you can put pictures, and I try to change these as often as possible. There's me with Kerry Bentivolio. He's one of our Liberty candidates who actually is a seated congressman right now. Me and Jordan. Everybody loves Jordan. That's the first time I met him. Me and Tom Woods. I don't know where this crown thing is going. I think that was Liberty Fest 3. Anyway, the nice thing about this website is that the reason I'm using it is because they actually will collect donations for you. So people come here and they go to please donate. There's actually something set up, and they will collect donations for you, and they take a small fee, and they mail you a check. And today I got my first check, which came out to $491.94. I'm being honest here. This is how much I've gotten in donations from election mall. I think new ones came in after that. They paid me up to a certain date so I can check back and see, what they've paid me for. Anyway, it's not a bad place, but it's free. And, a lot of us who are running for office, as I've been saying, don't have money. We are trying to do things on a budget. I mean, right now, I think I have to save whatever donations I get to pay my treasurer, because he's got to start filling out things for me. I got some letter today from the IRS. This makes me nervous. I don't even like the idea that I'm doing this. But, something about you did not fill out some form yet, and I don't know, this kind of stuff confuses me. We're not all masters of everything, and when it comes to this sort of thing, I'm not good at it. Even though I was a bookkeeper, I never had to deal with this sort of thing. I'm good at, being organized, paying bills, being anal about things, but not looking at forms from the IRS because they just boggle my mind. So anyway, donations are needed because people have to pay other people to help them. If I had a lot of donations, I'd probably have some great, fantastic website, but I don't, and I understand because there's a lot of great people running for office. I mean, I've been hoping for years that more people would catch on to Liberty candidates and donate to them, because we really need to have more people in office, especially in the state offices, helping to nullify and repeal laws. And it's very hard to do without money, no matter what. You're running for small office. I don't know why people think that they need so much money. I don't think you need so much money. I mean, some of these amounts of money that people raise is totally ridiculous. I think last year in our district, there was a man running for Congress in the Republican Party, and he had raised like $140,000 by the time our Libertarian candidate signed up. And, the incumbent has millions of dollars, and it's like a joke, I mean, you look at the amount of votes that are gotten. Is it really about money? It's more about getting people to know you. So I think what Liberty candidates need to do, and I think what we're doing now, is running for office earlier. If I have a year and a half to go out there and campaign and, like I said, hand out cards and talk to people and get to know people, get more media attention, get in the local newspaper, get on radio, do a lot of radio shows, get on TV. You get that to happen over a longer period of time, chances are you might have a better chance of doing this without money. And because I'm running on the Libertarian line, I don't really, I haven't decided yet if I'm primarying the incumbent. I'm not sure what's happening yet because I'm not even sure he's running. But if you are running on the Libertarian line around here, you got to collect a lot of signatures, and that's hard because they don't really let you start collecting them till all the Republicans went out and collected their signatures and all the Democrats went out and collected theirs, and nobody's allowed to sign more than once. So it's really hard to go out there and collect signatures for a third party, and a lot of times we end up having to pay people to help us do that. So a lot of money has to be put away for that purpose, more than anything else, more than advertising or, we need money to buy things like this, to buy signs, but, unless you have like a real army of people out there to help you, it's tough. And I feel for, the third party candidates. That's why we need, in 2014, if we get somebody to run for governor and the Libertarian line and they get 50,000 or more votes, that helps us to get better ballot status and access in New York for the Libertarian Party. So I'm hoping that happens. I was trying to draft David Andrew Gay. I'm not sure yet if he's letting us draft him. He's actually running for local office where he lives in central New York, and I'm glad he is, because to me Liberty is local and we need to run for local office. So, but we do need somebody to run on the Libertarian line for governor that will get at least 50,000 votes, because it's really, really hard to run locally. And yeah, we can run on the Republican line and the Democrat line too. I really, think that Liberty candidates should start running Democrat. But even so, that's hard because most of the time the people running the parties will not accept you if you're not the status quo and you haven't been hanging around with them for years. They usually have their candidates picked out. And you end up having to primary somebody, so it's almost like you're running two whole elections, and that's tough also. I mean, I know that in my area, the Republican Party does not like me. The woman that runs it, she didn't like me back when I was, running the Ron Paul meetup. So, and then I tried to run for committee man. Me and my husband ran, and they ran someone against us. So, it's an uphill battle no matter which way you look. So, right now, I personally would love to just run as a libertarian, not have to primary anybody, and not have to run the Republican line, because I am a libertarian, but because I'd also like to win as a libertarian. I think we need that. We need a big win. We do. We have a lot of little offices around the country, but we need somebody, a state senator or, something pretty substantial win in the Libertarian Party, so that we can, it's like a circle. The more wins you get, the more people look to the Libertarian Party like they're actually, a force to be reckoned with. So we've got to do what we've got to do. We've got to try harder. And I'm not going to say that all libertarians are Liberty candidates, because as a president of Liberty candidates, we failed an awful lot of Libertarian candidates. And just because somebody starts running as a libertarian doesn't mean that they know about liberty. So, either somebody needs to be vetting them better, or look at our list of liberty candidates that are libertarians, and you'll know for sure that they are aware, awake, that they know a lot of the topics and issues that are important. Anyway, it's late and I need to rest. So I will talk to you again. Bye.